Man. Listen, we back in the building, man. Listen,
Hey.
but a lot Flowboat boys, Jack, Bomber, Pino, Mack, Evan, Mack, we in the building. Listen, guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Everyday Jordan Part 10. It's the Disney edition, man. We were trying the best thing Disney. It's a little thing. It's like new ones. We got different things. It's not like your garden variety on the nose thing. Oh, first and foremost, sponsor running amok. Yo, shout out to Broadway coming back, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Get these performance arts people coming back, getting back on the stage, man. I got to see that official word. Broadway's coming back. Performance arts theater is coming back, man. Things are getting back to normal. But first and foremost, Jack Farmer, how are you, kind sir?
I'm living the dream. I'm an 8 out of 10. Things are good. Ooh. I've got so much stuff going on right now. It's one of those things where if you ask me what I'm working on right now, I almost feel like I'm bragging. There's so much stuff to talk about. Much stuff to do. I'm feeling good, man.
What you working on, Jack? Tell him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what you working on? What you dabbling in? What you dabbling in?
Look, man, I'm doing a ton of wrestling review shows, whether it be on my channel or Flobo's channel or Wrestling Inc. I'm doing radio, counting down music. I'm doing this show. I'm doing a new show called The Evolution of Movies, where we go year by year reviewing movies. We started with 1990s Lionheart, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Wow, Lionheart.
Spoiler alert, next week we're doing 1991's People Under the Stairs, and then we go 92, 93, 94, and we just go through the years. It's a fun show. Also, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Did a lot of recording for that. We're doing Halston Bodies, Coastline Clash. Check it out this weekend. It's fun.
Yeah, what fill in the blank. What goes farther?
Cars. Cars go farther with Car Shield.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I love about you, Flobo, setting me up. Oh, also fun stuff. I've been hanging around the Santino Brothers dojo, getting some wrestling chops in there. So that's been a fun thing to do.
You've been collar and elbowing?
I've been running the ropes, and let me tell you, we take that for granted when wrestlers do that.
Don't Yo, shout out to Will Foster, shout out to M. What up, baby? Dylan Matthews in the building. You've been running the roll, little square, circle, collar, and elbow.
I've been doing it all. It's been fun. It's been a learning experience, but it's been cool. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. What about you, Flowbeetle.com? What's been taking up your time, man?
Man, yo, thanks for having the show, and of course,
Crazy game.
Same old, but if you guys watch After Hours on Monday, your boy is an award-winning host. Officially, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. On camera talent, Nick's Award, gold level. What's up, Bubble? After Hours, you know you was on that show, Jack. You know how we do it. It's crazy, man. This is what pandemic life. Now I'm getting dividends, man. I'm getting returns.
Shout out to David. What's going on, baby boy? First and foremost, thank you for taking the time, because after people win awards, they act like they can't come on shows and stuff like that. Now I got to book you in advance, so I thank you for taking time out of your award-winning schedule. Wow.
You know how it is.
Let me check my palm.
Check my palm pilot. Wow. The stylist.
Yo, man, listen, we knocking it out. Palm pilot was the lick back in the day.
It was status, man. It was status.
Oh my goodness, man. Had dad's 65th birthday. Had the OG running around, man, running amok, man. You
got to experience K-Town.
What? Barry Mack was in LA? You coming to LA is one thing. Barry Mack was in LA. You didn't call the release of Barry Mack?
Man, listen, running amok, man. Took in the Vegas.
I'm out, y'all. Peace out.
Dropped the phone. The dude had us crunched up in the back, so I dropped my phone, slipped down. I was like, I'll pick it up later because I'm scrunched up. I can't even move down. That's how tight we are. Forgot the phone. As soon as we got out to the airport, I was like, yo, we at the airport, right? About to get on the flight. I said, lost my phone. Hit the dude back up. Dude wouldn't answer the phone. I said, you trying to keep the phone? Okay. Called him like $974,000
for about an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, like $100,000. Didn't pick up. Contacted her to shut the phone down. Pay that $250 deductible.
It's now at the Tropicana somewhere. Was the last time we saw it.
But I got it back. I'm back. I got it today. It just came in the mail right before everything.
Wait, the actual phone or replacement?
No, the brand.
No, the actual.
It's the $250 deductible.
He definitely took it out of his car.
Same number. Or are you gonna change it on me?
No, same number.
Okay.
We in 2021. I just switched the SIM number, like bloop 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 bloop, and we good.
Apple's not going to let you get away. They got to track you.
Oh yeah, I was like, you got the same number, bro. We got it. I'm like, all right, man.
Oh no, yeah, we tracked that phone. That's why I said it's at the Tropicana, and the guy tried to act like it's not in his car anymore.
I'm like, bro, it's in your car, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
took
looking
it out
at
of
the
your
track.
car.
It's gambling right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, look, listen, on behalf of everyone in the chat, thank you for gracing us with your presence, Mr. Flowbo Boys. Thank you.
Actually got a hard out at 4 o'clock. I'm sorry.
He does, though. He really does. He actually
I do. I'm sorry.
All jokes aside, he actually do got to get out. He has a hard. I'm like, damn.
You know how it is. I can do a 405 or 410.
You sold out. You sold out.
Hold on. Yeah, Jack does it too.
Oh my god, man. Oh my goodness.
Don't bring me into this.
But yeah, what's going on? Everything good though? His family, his mom's doing, man.
Yo, everything is good. My mom and dad are finally vaccinated, so I'm not trying to see them. You know, they're about 70 apiece. You know, trying to see if they're good. But yo, it's great, man. A lot of things to appreciate. A lot of things to love, man. A lot of things to love in life.
So good. So yeah, let's. We get this. Like I said, we get the everything tournament. This is the Disney edition. I believe Flo Beato's the only one with Veto left standing.
Yes, I do.
So
yeah,
Flo
Dylan Matthew used his.
Oh boy, did he? Oh, I tell you.
That Jafar, really?
Yes.
He's listen. I will make. He's gonna rue the day he made that. Boy, there was a better place for that veto. I will not say where, but there was a better place. Vespa of Evil. Listen, I'm hating on y'all, girl. I'm trying to get to Canada. Every time I check Canada, y'all won't let a brother in Canada talking about y'all got cases rising. Brother got a quarantine for 15 days if I'm a non-resident. What the hell wrong with y'all? I just want to go to Toronto for like 4 days.
I mean, to be fair, you say they'll have one stoplight and they're kind of backwards and out of me.
Right.
Maybe they found out. Maybe they heard
it's neither here nor there. I just want to see how the colonial people live. I just want to see how I just want to see how people live in those dust bowl town with the tumbleweed going by.
The heel promo.
Still hunting with muskets. And,
I want to see how I want to see a real life mountain how we hunt with that musket. You know what I mean? Like Davy Crockett.
They're gonna ban you. They're gonna put you at the airport. This man cannot be let inside. It's gonna be your picture.
Yo, Charlene, what's good, man? What's good, man? I'm so mad. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get to Canada. What's good, man? Are you set up? You ready to rock?
Dylan Matthews.
Dylan Matthews and Dylan Matthews running them up, brother.
Shout out to Charlene making lumpia. What?
Charlene, baby.
Making lumpia. You didn't hear me.
Well, Charlene,
she's making lumpia.
Yes.
Shout out to Charlene.
Oh, damn. Okay, what's up?
Charlene. Shout out to Charlene.
I thought she makes Vietnamese food too. Like a chef.
Wow.
She's Vietnamese.
I
believe.
She starts making lumpia, and we're all her best friends.
We're like, so Charlene.
That's how it works.
No, seriously. See, I had Barry Mack's greens one time, and I'm mad I didn't get to see him. I'm like, yeah, I see you all the time. But Barry Mack was in LA. I didn't get to see them greens.
Shout out to Barry Mack.
Had because potato salad is my favorite thing he makes besides his greens. And like Bunny, our lovely Asian friend, was like, she was like, I need to know how to make it because that's her favorite thing, Korean potato salad. And like she had my dad, she was like, this is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, no, she made it for our dinner, and she like gave us a little dish for us to share on the table. I was like, "Where's the potato salad?" Oh, they're like, "Oh, Heidi, it's over here." I was like, girl,
what?
My one stop sign town would love to host our fight. I goes all the time. Listen, Vesper. Listen. I told you, just because I want to fight don't mean I'm gonna win the fight. I just want to. I'll show up. I'll show up to the square, but I mean I'm gonna win. Oh no, did I tell y'all this, man? This is crazy. This is breaking news. Man, y'all know Vesper tall as hell.
I mean, I can talk about the pictures.
No. Vesper like 6 foot, man. Like 6'1". She tall as hell. I was talking all this shit. I was like, I don't want them problems.
I hear no bad things about that.
I've been saying, Mac, I always got your back, but I have a feeling when you go to fight her, it's going to be like Thor fighting Hela. You're going to throw it, she's going to catch it and break it.
I did not know she was like a real life Amazonian. I know she was from the Mascara.
I had inklings.
Wait, y'all tell me. I said the pictures. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I was like, everybody calm down. I didn't say anything about anything. I'm like, let's just be cool, man.
Yeah, I don't remember picking a fight at all. What are you talking about?
This was strictly about minds, man.
Only
In Canada say, yo, it's actually mine's fault.
Your boy got shook. Your boy got shook when he seen that. Boy, like, damn. But anyways, what's up? But what's on? Where we at right now? We still in round one, but to finish.
We are round one. There's 3 levels left here. So now we're going to Pixar. So what we have for Pixar is Finding Nemo versus The Incredibles. Let's have Jack start.
Please.
Ooh, that's a good one. I am going to go. So this is straight up best movie between
Pixar,
these ones. Yeah, this is tough. I want to say I like The Incredibles. Personally, I want to pick The Incredibles. That's a great movie all around, but we live in a world where superhero movies are a dime a dozen at this day and age. So I got to go with Finding Nemo. It's different.
Everybody loves it, man.
It's different than the superhero genre. I also love that you have this dad who's not the best guy, not the coolest guy in the world, not the guy that you'd expect to go on a cross ocean journey, and he does it and he saves his kid. One of my favorite scenes and moments in Little Nemo, by the way, is when his kid finds out that he fought a shark, and he's like, he didn't fight one, he fought 3, and it was like, that's such a cool thing. I don't know. I go Finding Nemo because superhero movies there's a little too many of them.
Oh, you damn right. That's a different story for a different day, man. We're getting oversaturated a little bit, but that's okay. I
ain't mad with that. It's like westerns, man. Like,
hell no, don't compare them to westerns.
No, they're gonna have ebb and flow. They're gonna come on and go away.
No, see, the thing is, I wish you were right about that, because spaghetti westerns have their time and place. But bro, there's like TV shows, movies, like commercials. We're getting overrun. I did watch Jupiter's Legacy. Got my young.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Listen, I got my young phenom in there, Elena Campor, to show some respect, some proper respect, boot thing right
I like
there.
it.
Flobo Boyce though. What say you? Because Finding Nemo has a special place in people's heart. As soon as I seen it up there, I was like, it's gonna be Nemo. But what do you say? What say you?
Man, I think. TLDR, I'm picking Nemo. But the reason I have is a little bit different, because I felt like in The Incredibles came out and it was kind of okay, and then over time people were like, yo, this was dope.
It became a cult classic, yeah,
it became a cult classic in its own way, and The Incredibles 2 came in and kind of solidified that. But Nemo, when it came out, it was like an event. It was like, even if you didn't like Pixar movies, if you didn't like 3D, it was like you got that, you had Ellen DeGeneres, you had Sea Turtles, they were giving them their own movie for a bit. Like, it was a phenomenon. So as far as moving the cultural needle, I get Finding Nemo. Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to go against Finding Nemo. I like Incredibles for what it is. Shout out to Jason Finger. What's going on, baby? Man, Nemo, man. Nemo's like a movement. Everybody look, but Crush and Ellen, and it's such a fun movie, and it's a sweet movie, and it's great, man. It's a great film, man. It's my goodness, man. That's a good movie.
It's one of those things. It's almost sometimes when you love both, it makes it easy to talk about. Sometimes when you love both like this, it's like, well, I love both, but it's Finding Nemo. It's hard to argue it. It's hard to say more. If I recall, Finding Nemo actually beat Matrix 2 in the box office when it came out too.
It did. It did. Matrix should have been a one-off. That's another story for the day. Right.
But to beat Matrix 2 before we knew everything.
Oh God, yes. For the sequel follow-up. Oh, that's huge, bro. To the follow-up. Yo, shout out to Monster Mack. What's going on, baby boy, man? Miss you, man. Hope you doing all right. Know, man. Nemo Mania running wild, brother.
Pretty much.
Nemo Mania running wild.
What you gonna do though? What you gonna do?
Well, listen, again, Incredibles is magical, but man, you can't beat.
Nemo is fun, man.
Oh, and fun fact, on the plane, Evan watched WALL-E for the first time, and I was like, we own this movie. I love it.
You know what's crazy? You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. That's damn near the best Pixar movie I've ever seen. No joke.
Word.
No joke.
No joke, man. No
joke, man. No, seriously, bro. I was like, that might be my favorite Pixar movie ever.
I was like, honey, look, this is what would happen. We would all get chunky because we'd be like chilling,
man, like my goodness gracious,
like not having to move and stuff. Oh my god,
they turn Roach's face, bruh. Like, how do you not put that out to
like, come on, he actually, and you actually thought the Roach was adorable. A Roach,
the
Roach was adorable.
got read over like 3 times, but he was like, I'm still alive.
My goodness.
Did you take a second to realize though that Wally did not love Eva?
And you know the crazy thing is, you know the crazy thing is when I watched it, I couldn't agree. Like I was like, when I watched the movie, I was like, Jack could not be more wrong.
I love this guy.
Like no. When I watched it, I was like, Wally got so much personality, and so does he. They literally actually have emotion in the movie. Like they're obsessed. She was so in love with him. She like reactivated his love for her. Reactivated.
It's the appearance. It's the.
I need a recount, y'all.
The appearance of emotion.
The week after. By the way, Flo, you kind of right.
Yo, I still change my argument with like the Incredibles, like the wife and husband dynamic with superhero family. But my goodness, they're very much in love, Jack.
Well, not anymore because they were outed.
Yeah.
They don't exist anymore.
Jack killed Christmas. He killed the pyramids. He killed Wally.
Savage.
Pyramid killing
Those
ass.
big mounds of dirt. Big mounds of
dirt,
dirt,
man.
Hashtag old joke.
I'll never live that down.
Call back. What's the name?
Okay, so next we have for Disney is a Disney underrated film. So it is The Emperor's New Groove versus Meet the Robinsons. Let's have Evan go.
I need your votes, people. Any of the new people that I see up in here, give us a vote, man. So this is the most underrated Disney movie, man. And you know what? I go and Meet the Robinsons, man. Let me tell you something, man. That's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time, like top 5 all time, like cartoon one all time. I think that movie does not get enough credit for the listen, I ain't gonna say. I don't say spoiler alerts after a year. I done told y'all this. I ain't gonna say spoiler alerts. If you ain't seen the movie after a year, especially if it's a Disney, if it's like a mainstream, if it's like an indie movie, like I'll still give you a little bit of time. If you ain't seen Slumdog, man. Slumdog kind of came on to come up. You know what I mean? There's a few movies, but when it's mainstream commercial movies, kick rocks after a year. Damn it!
Yeah, if it's on TNT,
you know what? If it's on TV already, kick rocks. But anyways, Meet the Robinsons is so beautifully done, man, and it truly is one of those movies that show you how, like, it's one of those movies that I love because when I was growing up, I had teachers that would teach me to dare to dream and to imagine and be different and find your niche and what you do and how you are as an individual and don't give up on how you are. And we kind of get away from that kind of stuff, man. The Mounds, baby, the Mounds super good to have enough material to make an entire show with Jackson. Preach, Vespa, preach.
Yeah, one of these days, my hens are gonna come home to roost, and I'm gonna be in trouble.
Well, I don't know if I would do that with defending mayonnaise. That was like
shout out to the T-Rex in that movie. They made that hilarious. Tiny was hilarious.
Oh,
man, I love the Goob. The movie had a twist. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just remember getting the reveal because I was just watching the movie because I thought it was fun. And then there's like a reveal, and I was like, that's incredible. It's incredible what you do when you're so worried about your own stuff, man. You don't realize who you're affecting. That movie got layers. It's great. Meet the Robinson, the most underrated Disney movie I've ever seen. Is Meet the Robinson.
Well, damn, this is already a non-issue, man. Look at these votes right now; they're coming in thick and fast. I got one from Crazy Game. That's cool. I would say Emperor's New Groove, man, just because of the setting of it all.
Oh, Dylan got you too. Dylan got you too.
Yeah. I think it too. Ooh, the setting of it all, the lesson behind it, the fact that it was 2D animation towards the late period of Disney. I think that matters 2D. A little bit more, you know. But like, it's underrated is such a very finite thing. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know how.
I agree with that. It kind of.
But Gronk was the best part of that movie. So like, I don't know. I want to go with Emperor's New Groove for sure.
Patrick Waterburn, baby.
Yeah. I'm with Flobo on this one. I saw that movie. I thought it was going to be stupid. In fact, it was a buddy brought it over. We had a bunch of people over there. Like, I'm going to put this on. And we were like, why are you putting this corny movie on? And by the end of it, we had all stopped what we were doing. We were watching the movie. We were all laughing. It was a great time. Yeah. What's it? Patrick Warburton? Is that the name of Gronk? Yeah. That guy, I think his career really launched off after that.
He was never going to not have a job, though. Just to let you know.
I mean, no, but I mean,
I'm not going to ever give that movie any credit for that dude's voiceover success ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. His voice is too dope. His voice is so dope, he never changes it.
But
he has like 50 jobs off the same exact voice.
But there's a million people with amazing voices that can't get jobs.
Have you heard this?
I mean, have you heard this? Have you heard Flobo? Have you heard? No, but I think regardless, I mean, this was the launch off point, I would think, for him because he seemed to blow up after this, and it was hilarious. It was funny. It caught me off guard. It was something that I think a lot of people.
The Tick.
Was the
Kids
Tick
Next Door.
before or after?
Before.
Was it before?
The first Tick was before, yeah.
Early
And Rules of Engagement. If you watch that sitcom, that lasted 7 years.
Yeah, that one. Shockingly long run. From
it's just listen, man. Syndicated TV, whatever works, man.
Yeah.
America, baby.
I can't get past David Spade. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, I'm with you, Heidi. I'm saying
and she
7 years ago with
that,
David Spade.
He's one of the rare people that met David Spade in person, and he's a tool. So he doesn't work out.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so I'm like.
Despite David Spade, 7 years.
Yeah. No, listen, it's a fine film. I got Eartha Kitt, man. I'm good, baby. I got Eartha Kitt in that movie. We good, man.
Okay.
Yeah. It was. So, anyways, I go New Groove. I thought it was funny. It caught me way off guard when I saw it because I underestimated it. Also, again, I was like, "This is gonna be corny. Why is my friend putting this on? This is stupid." And then, like I said, a bunch of us were all together. I wouldn't call it a party, but it was a large gathering. And then by the end, we were all watching the show.
Oh yeah, Dylan. I've been watching. I watch 60 Minutes Australia every day. Dylan Matthews, man, y'all got some crazy stories, man. Y'all crazy over there,
for
man.
real.
Every time I see that, it kind of makes me realize why it wasn't like an island like criminals, man. Y'all crazy over there, man. There's some crazy stuff I see it over there, man. I was watching this one today. It was like those names pop up. I'm like, man, damn. I gotta talk to an Australian about it. This dude like walked down the street. He's like said his wife was getting like about to get killed. He like took a samurai sword, chopped the dude up. I said, bruh, what the hell are you in the samurai sword? Like, in the middle of the street, me Heidi was like, what the hell?
Yeah, how do you find 60 Minutes Australia? Is it just
it's on YouTube. It's so in all seriousness, I'm trying to make a joke, but in all seriousness, they got really, 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 really great pieces they do. They're one of the they just got the one of the rarest interviews that they get was Elon Musk. They just got that 2 days ago. And that one. They got Elon Musk interview. It's crazy. They got amazing interviews for like stories that we don't really like to pay attention to. Remember the one dude, baby, with the shark dude, the guy that's coming up with the sonar on his surfboard to keep away sharks from attacking? I'm like, damn.
It doesn't keep the board won't be smooth anymore. But the guy said that it was worth the little bit of like non-smoothness than being waxed and smooth on the water and sharks coming near you, like because a shark literally won't come near it like at all. It's so
pretty
cool.
amazing. Shout out to that. Huh. But every time I see Dylan's name, I just giggle. I'm like, man, they
dragons though.
They running amok in Australia. Listen, after I see these stories, there are definitely dragons in Australia.
There's no dragons in Australia.
Yo, baby, who's winning this? I think it looked like New Groove was taking over, man.
Actually, it was closer than you think. It was only one vote, but it was to Emperor's Groove. But it was only by one vote.
Wow.
Which So, but see, you can tell they're underrated, so people don't don't realize, don't think. But
I like that though. I like that this was. I'm glad that it was close. So that means we picked two good ones against each other. That people were like, unsung heroes. People because you're right. People don't talk enough about Emperor's New Groove. I know. It has it's an acquired taste.
I got a question though. So when you think about this, is kind of a side thing. Like Disney movies, 3D versus Pixar movies are 3D. Like movies like Bolt, right? Are they like super Disney? Do they really count as much?
Yeah. The ones that aren't Pixar are super Disney because Disney. Because I always look at Pixar just like Marvel. Like Disney gets too much credit for having Marvel. They bought it. If I had $1 billion, I would have bought Star Wars from George Lucas as well. So with all due respect, everyone's like Disney, they're doing such a great job. I go, Marvel, it is an established product since the 60s. Like they ain't doing nothing but taking great comics and putting them on the screen. I'm just so tired of Disney getting credit for everything. So I look at Pixar like they acquired Pixar. So when I see them do Meet the Robinsons, the regular Disney movie, I go, that's a Disney product. Good for y'all. Congratulations. But Pixar is its own entity, man. It's like its own movement. You know what I'm saying? They were so great that Disney wanted to acquire them. You know what I mean? So with all due respect, I had to argue with somebody like Evan. Nightmare Before Christmas is Disney. I go, no, it's not. No, it's not. They bought it. It's not there.
It wasn't in the beginning. Maybe it was New Line or something.
But I'm saying it's a movie. But they bought it because it's damn good. It's damn good.
But also, remember,
you want to talk about marketing? Marketing is great when you can convince somebody to argue with somebody. That's so that's how great marketing is. Like, Evan, it's Disney. I swear. I go, no, it's not.
No, I was gonna. Sorry.
Go ahead, baby.
No, I was going to say is people don't realize Emperor's New Groove is not going to happen again because if y'all don't realize it, Disney will never again whitewash their voice actors.
Ever.
Yeah, because that's a super whitewashed voice acting.
Those are things
on every personal group.
So it was Touchstone Pictures. It was kind of like them putting it on an island and be like, no, I was after. No, it was us. But yeah, Touchstone is like.
And now we good. Yeah, oh no, don't worry, man. Kevin Feige, he gonna fix the X-Men. Don't you worry, man. Even though Logan's the best X-Men movie ever made, but Kevin Feige's gonna fix all that, man. Don't you worry, David. Don't you fret. It's gonna be nice and warm and wholesome and casted well, and Gambit's probably gonna get done justice for once. It's gonna be lovely.
Isn't it lucky of the X-Men movies though that they end with Logan, because like they had some dark times where those movies were not good, but they end on the high note. So we're all like, oh hey, this like we want this back. This is great. Like it was a
James Mangold
lucky end for them.
I'm with you on it. Would you say, Flobo?
Did Logan come out after Dark Phoenix? Because I don't remember.
It's before Dark Phoenix. So,
but no one saw Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, I did not. Evan did. He's the only one that knows that movie.
I will never watch it again.
Because I have to watch a movie before. I don't listen to reviews, man. Shout out to anybody that can do a review and tell me what to watch. But I'm a big boy, so I'll watch my own movies. Thank you for telling me that this movie sucks, but I'll watch it. So like I watched it in and I was like, so I had to watch it. I was like, I believe you guys. I'm sure you're right, but let me watch it and see what you're saying. I was like, oh yeah, it's worse than you guys. You guys actually didn't. You actually should have went a little harder. It's an abomination. It's a sin against God. It's like I thought after the movie was after the credits rolled, I thought it would be Armageddon.
Also,
you know what? Judgment Day's happening today.
Hashtag men are evil. That's what that movie should be.
Oh Lord.
I knew that going in.
Hashtag men are the worst. What's good? And granted, we are terrible, but I'm just saying. Let's just be honest. Some of us are all right, but
it was. I'm a woman, and I was a woman, and I felt uncomfortable. I was like, all right.
Listen, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 men are terrible. Like 30% of men are just solid guys. No, I give it 70% of dudes are terrible.
30% success rate, y'all.
Yeah, they're right here. They're right here.
I'm not even messing around either. This ain't hyperbole. I give it 70%. 70% of men are terrible. 30%. We all right.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one X-Men movie I never saw, just because even in the trailer you could see like Mystique looked like you could see the scale back in the budget just looking at Mystique in the trailers.
Let me give you that.
That was her.
They always have the budget. Oh, Jennifer Lawrence, so she's big time now. So Jennifer Lawrence says, "I won't be sitting in the chair." She didn't want to sit in the chair. So she made a demand. She's like, "I want to be sitting in the chair for prosthetics."
Nothing to do with budget.
You will be spray painting me, and they're like, "Okay, this movie's gonna flop." She's like, "I don't care."
Well, either way, then I mean, you see it, and you're like, okay, well, if that's what we're getting, I'm not interested. You know what I mean? Like, okay, good on you for big timing it, but then I'm not interested.
Yeah, she didn't want to sit in the chair.
But yes, what's up?
But yeah, no.
30% baby.
In that movie, 100% of men are evil. In that movie, 100%.
But as long as you in that 30%, you good. No, what's the next? What's the next?
Last in the first round. Last in the first round, we have Best Disney Sequel. Best Disney Sequel. It is Return of Jafar versus Rescuers Down Under. So Flobo, take the floor.
There ain't no way Return of Jafar could be the best sequel of all. There is no way. Absolutely no way. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Aladdin is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Great film.
People don't really give it the credit it deserves, but I kind of like King of Thieves. That was great.
King of Thieves fire.
Yo, for real, thank you so much. But you look at Return of Jafar, man, like, okay, I get the fact that Jafar is such a villain, the fact he's such a villain, he's still in the tournament. Thanks, Dylan. But the animation got cut in half. You couldn't get Robin Williams due to a dispute. So you got Dan Castellaneta, who plays Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. It was a different movie that was on its own plane. I don't think that should even be considered a dope sequel in this tournament.
Yeah, no, it's interesting, man. Rescuers Down Under is so damn good. And I listen, anybody hasn't seen that movie, for shame on you. I get John Candy as the albatross. That right there is enough for the movie to end right there. I'm good. Yeah. We good after that.
Yeah. John Candy with dragons.
John Candy. He's in Australia. There's a golden eagle. There's a guy. If Crocodile Dundee went bad, he's there. You know what I mean? If Crocodile Dundee uses powers for evil, it's that guy in the movie. You got a Gabor. You got a Gabor in there. Oh my gosh! Rescuers Down Under is it's the greatest Disney sequel of all time. It's not.
Yeah, I got to go with you on this one, Mac. It's such a good one, Rescuers Down Under, that I think most people don't even think that The Rescuers on its own is a movie. They always say Rescuers Down Under. It sounds weird to just say The Rescuers, to just talk about the first one. Yeah. You say Rescuers Down Under because that it overshadowed the original, which I think if you can do that, you've got to be the top of at least these two. No one talks about Return of Jafar, whether it's good or not. No one's ever like, yeah, Aladdin, Return of Jafar. Oops, I mean the original Aladdin. But they do say Rescuers Down Under. Oops, I mean just The Rescuers is the one.
Godfather 2.
Yeah. And they are two different animals. It's really actually one of the rare movies. The sequel is better than the original.
Yeah, I love the sequel.
Godfather 2. Yeah.
I like barely remember the first one. Yeah. Like I honestly, I know it's like in New Orleans or like Bayou.
John Candy, and where they missed the boat is he could have had his own movie as an Albatross.
Oh my God, seriously.
Just delivering stuff. Just surround him because they made the Penguins in Madagascar and they made that viable. You could have made him as a delivery albatross. Just wrapped him in some kind of adventure, and I would have been sold, man. God rest his beautiful soul.
If this happened within the past 20 years, 100% spin-off movie. 100%.
He's unbelievable in that film.
No dragon. There's no dragon.
You're talking to the Disney creators like we were thinking about a dragon because we saw a few in Australia. We were thinking it might have been a little jarring to the kids, and we didn't think John Candy would have fit that. Blah blah blah. Oh my God! I think Rescuers were doing this in a runaway, man.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is the movie Return Jafar got smacked around so hard in the end of that movie. He got clowned, dude.
I feel like it was more like Iago redemption story than Jafar.
Yeah. And he's a henchman, man.
Rescuers Down Under, baby. Oh my God, boy.
I want that golden feather, man.
Yeah, give me that golden feather.
But I just want the feather. I don't need to like kill them. I just want the feather.
I think we're officially in round 2. Flobito.com still has the lone veto. He can still upset the apple cart. I don't know where his mind's at. Jack and we all know that Flo will be holding on to these things like he's gonna be able to cash them in later. Like there's gonna be some everything tournament full of Flobo vetoes. He's gonna be able to veto everybody. You can't take it with your Flobo.
He's got a trophy case filled with vetoes that have never been used.
See, if y'all didn't know me, I thought he was the biggest hater.
He doesn't need to use the veto.
Exactly.
No, trust me. No, all jokes aside, he uses it. When he does use it, it is effective and it is devastating.
It has been
overhand right hook.
I just think Flobo needs to stop trusting in democracy and start taking over and making these.
Create my own vetoes.
Stop trusting the foundation which he was raised upon.
Right. What is it?
I have faith in the people.
That's your first mistake.
We are around dead.
All right. So now here we go. Here where it gets interesting.
Very interesting.
We now have Stitch versus Mulan. Evan.
Is Mulan the movie or Mulan the character?
The character.
Okay.
Mulan as the hero and Stitch as sidekick. So, Evan, who you thinking?
See, all you haters, if you would have just pushed on Gaston, you have a different thing going on. All you haters, the hero of the film, Gaston. I gotta go with Mulan and like I said, she does it. That movie was way ahead of its time. For whatever reason, they did it, and they did it pretty well. Yeah, and listen, with all due respect, let me put this out there real quick. I'm just tired of all y'all acting like, well, who they give a damn about Stitch? Who cares, man? Who cares? Why does Stitch get so much love? Stitch ain't doing nothing for me, man. I'm sorry. There are too many lovable characters in the Disney franchise. Stitch is the most overrated Disney character in history. I said it. My goodness. Let this little weird alien that infiltrates this poor child's life. Who knows? That's not my kind of movie. That's not the kind of movie I want to show my children. I gotta go Mulan. Fearless, dominated, woman, strong.
Evan T. Mack, you are preaching the truth. Let's look at just the basic facts. Stitch is a sidekick. Mulan is a star. star. Stitch's name doesn't even come first in his own movie. Mulan's the only name in the name of her movie. Stitch is just some big possum running around. I don't even know what he's supposed to be doing. Mulan, though, even though she wasn't supposed to be able to join the military, she found a way to do it and fought off armies. Stitch, he just hung around like a little rat creature. Come on.
Creepy.
How can any sidekick be a star? This is Mulan, and it should be by a landslide.
Yeah, Stitch, where's your live action, you sucker MC? Where's your live action?
They could make it. I think he'd be scary looking.
I have never seen both Evan and Jack so heated about a single guy. Yo, get watch the alien creep.
I'm so tired. There's Lilo and Stitch. Man,
You're so tired. You didn't know idea how big Stitch was, though. It was
that's what makes me sick.
He's not even the best rodent in Disney.
He's not a rodent. He's a Project 626, first of all. And second of all, here's someone in a foreign land trying to find the meaning of family. You like kick rocks. Come on, man.
The real hero of that movie is the sister who takes care of it. Takes care of Lilo.
Y'all don't realize that Stitch had his own cartoons. There's a whole lot of people who didn't even know about Stitch do that. And you know what? Mulan.
Give me the Minions all day.
All over Disney Junior.
All over Disney Junior. You know what? Mulan pulled a Jordan and ruined her home stats because that live action movie wasn't the business.
How you feel about Stitch?
I feel about Stitch.
Yeah, see, man.
This is dope. I can tell you one thing. I saw the movie. I loved it. The TV show was great. You can give it as a plush. You can tell people what it means to be family.
I'll give you a plushie for your birthday. It'll be that Stitch.
Don't you be lying to me, Evan. You know what? Plushie is Stitch. You better do it.
You know what I want?
Not alien hate. Oh my god.
Let me tell you why, Dylan. There's no Mushu because his name was Mushu. That's why, brother. His name is Mushu. They backed themselves into a corner. They called a dragon Mushu in a Chinese movie. That's culturally inappropriate. So they backed themselves into a corner, and they didn't want to rename it and call it something else because they just say, let me just list this.
That would just highlight the problem.
Really. Dragons are a problem, really.
You know what I want? You know what I want is a girl worth fighting for. That's all I'm asking for. That's Mulan. Mulan goes through. I don't even know why Stitch is still in it. Stitch shouldn't even made it through. This should have been a poo anyways.
I'm a fight. I'm fighting stuff.
Yeah, this is what this is really about. What I'm really pissed off about is that y'all let like Stitch go over a boo. That's because y'all forget where y'all come from. Y'all forget really who's the homie for real. Surviving the streets of Agrabah.
Yeah.
Helping feed his friend Aladdin.
Yeah, he was there for you when you had nothing. And then you just cast him aside because some new alien rodent comes by doing little magic tricks, and suddenly you're all starry-eyed. This should have been a Boo versus Gaston. It's a shame that we're even having this conversation, but as it is, it's Mulan.
It's not a rodent.
David said Mulan is an imposter and a liar.
Damn!
Oh my
Damn!
Yeah, for good reasons.
Who's winning this? Is that sucker MC Stitch winning?
It's not a sucker MC, man.
Sucker
Actually,
MC.
no.
How do you vote for him knowing he's a sucker MC?
I want to know when you go somewhere and you travel, there's gonna be someone sitting there and be like, look at these sucker MC American Mack showing up, looking like a rodent.
No, actually,
that's the greatest term for a whack rapper of all time. Trust me, man.
There's no coming back from it. Like I feel
if someone goes, yo, that's a sucker MC, I'm like, damn, bro.
Like no matter what the situation is, you call like even if it was a presidential debate, if someone goes, you're a sucker MC, they'd go, I you win.
Yo, who's winning? This is ridiculous.
Mulan.
Yes.
Right side of history.
Taking names.
Yes. Stopping mud holes and walking them dry, Flobo. Don't make that face. Don't make that veto face. Don't do it.
Veto face.
Flo Vito is ready.
Don't do it, Flo. Vito's on the prowl.
I'll allow it. I'm a lie. Sage had a good run. I'm a lie. Because that's Donny Osmond, though.
The people have spoken.
Be a man.
All right.
That's called the strength of a raging.
Okay, so now we have the if you guys remember, the saddest Disney moment opening versus a theme park ride. So it's Up versus Space Mountain.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Which one can't you live with that?
Oh, I can't live without. I can live Up. That sad ass movie. I can live without Up.
Why the hell would I want that?
No, because it's all about. Do you need that sad moment in Disney history to
or do you need Space Mountain?
Or do you need Space Mountain?
Oh, hell no. You know what? Hot take. Up is an overrated movie. Because after that first 10 minutes, it goes downhill with dogs.
Because that could have been the movie. No, because that movie, the movie with the wife should have been the movie. That's the movie. Should have
been a movie. But Space Mountain, still the longest line, man. I haven't been to Disney for the past 2.5 years. But I go back. Space Mountain, man.
No matter what time of year, no matter you can go. Of course, you can go a certain time. You know what I mean, though. No matter, even if it's the short time of year, it's still the longest part of the line. It's still the longest time. Even if it's 10 minutes, it's still the longer wait time than anybody. Space Mountain is a clear-cut winner. You can't. This tournament's about what you can't live without. We can't eliminate Space Mountain from our fake hypothetical tournament. We can't do it.
No, I mean, ask yourself. If you have the choice, I can go on a.
What the hell you mean, Jason Finger?
Thrill ride of a lifetime, or I can cry. Thrill ride of a lifetime, or I can cry. This isn't even a question. It's Space Mountain all day. Who wants to cry?
No, it's like I said, that is the saddest thing I've ever seen in a Disney. It is so beautiful and brilliant, but it's so sad. And like my sister said, Up can never exist, and I'm totally cool with that. I'm sorry. People that love that movie weird me out. That's what I'm talking about. So no, you guys, you don't get it. He had to live again. I go, I get it. His love of his life died. Now let's shout out to Space Mountain's running wild, brother. Space Mountain Mania, baby. It's over, man. It's over. That's the quickest one ever. It's over.
Yeah. Up didn't know what it was walking into.
That means Charlene is out.
Boom.
Is out.
He voted Space Mountain, though.
No, she voted Up.
Charlene.
Oh, no, right now. She voted Space Mountain on this.
Get your life together, Charlene. She's getting high off that Lupia smoke. That high off that Lupia smoke.
Oh my gosh.
Lumpia smoking, brother.
What kind of lumpia do you guys make?
What kind of lumpia? What you mixing? What kind of greens you mixing in there?
I'm gonna have to try some of your lumpia sometime, guys.
It's so good. We put a little bit of crack in there, so you're all like,
ginormous. But you made ginormous. Shout out to your family, baby boy. I'm happy hope your family's doing well. Wifey, kids, and whatnot. Ginormous in the building. What's next on the docket?
All right, now we've got. Okay, so it was cartoon series. Okay, to preference, because this one I need to tell you that. So cartoon series, DuckTales versus video game, The Lion King. Who wants to?
It's interesting here, man. You guys put your votes in, man. Cartoon series versus video game. I can't live in a world without Scrooge McDuck. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man. Listen. DuckTales. Ooh, I can't do it, boy. I can't. Huey, Dewey, Louie. Oh, listen. Launchpad, McQuack. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can't live in a world without that cartoon. That cartoon brings me so much joy. Just thinking about it as an adult it reminds me of things when we were kids and watching that and some of the greatest theme songs of all time. No disrespect to you young whippersnappers nowadays, but the 90s had the greatest cartoon theme songs of all time. It ain't even close, man. Late 80s, late 80s, 90s, the best theme songs of all time are there, man, and DuckTales is one of them. The show was amazing. The show was fun. It's like an angry man who loves his nephews. You know what I mean? And listen, man, he made me think, bro. That's how you know I wasn't the smartest kid. Brother thought he could swim in some gold coins. I thought I could actually swim in it like Scrooge McDuck. I was a dummy.
Coins, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I was a dummy. And he saw I can do that. My mom was like, I think you can, baby. But I was like, listen, DuckTales for me. DuckTales.
That game, by the way, The Lion King, it was a fun game. You could jump around. You could beat some bad guys, feel a sense of accomplishment. But, with DuckTales, you could solve a mystery or rewrite history. Woo!
Hey!
Yes. Come on, that theme song alone, before you even start with the opening credits, you want to be like, I love this show so much. How do you not get in a good mood singing along with just the opening credits? We're not even getting into the actual show. Just that DuckTales. I mean, come on. When someone says DuckTales, I dare you not to say,
I'm telling you, man.
We don't even need to get into all the other stuff that Evan had mentioned, but yeah, all the great characters, all the great stories. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Who didn't want to be a part of a trio like that?
Adorable.
I mean, the games are cool, but you know what? Going back to old games suck. Old games suck. I'll just say it. Everyone likes to talk about how they used to be great.
You know,
old games suck.
You know what, Jack? You know, Jack. You know what I love about you, Jack. There's a many things. I could do a whole tour about how much things I love about Jack. How do I love Jack? Let me
I won't go that one.
I am so glad he said that. I have a special shout out to all you retro gamers out here. I was very blessed. I can remember almost every video game system. That is the one thing everyone talks about. You too young for this. You don't remember that. I'm very lucky to be old enough to remember almost every single evolution of every video game played, every single console. There is nothing better than the newer system. Period. Yeah. On so many levels, though. So many levels. I'm like, damn it, enough of the nostalgia when it comes to 8-bit graphics.
Yeah, you play them for like 5 minutes, and you're like, okay, I get it.
Yes,
and then you're done.
And you're done.
Well, I quite agree with you, but I kind of of all the Capcom Disney games, like DuckTales was
awesome.
Darkwing was my favorite. I beat Chip and Dale's. But
Rescue Rangers, I love
that was so good.
That game was so dope.
But the soundtrack to DuckTales, that's still in my brain, man. Like they found a way to get in there.
Jason Finger, there's only like 72 buttons.
I imagine his profile picture is actually him saying that every time. No, I actually like that. You know what? And I'll say this: DuckTales was a movement, man. Because the cartoon was okay, but it came out too early. I came home from school and I missed it.
Yeah, it came out.
3 o'clock Eastern. I watched the cartoons though. Not the cartoons. I had the comic books. The video games was great. Like to me, like that was like a thing I can't live without. My childhood without DuckTales is a huge part of it missing. And Lion King, one of my favorite Disney films, but like I forget about all the extra stuff, the sequels, the cartoons, the coloring books. I forget about that, but the movie itself. So I would give it DuckTales for sure.
Yeah, DuckTales is so great. You're right though. Like Lion King, the movie is always going to be the best thing of Lion King. The Broadway show is brilliant for its own reasons, you know. But and I hate to break the people that really don't realize this, but not everyone watches Broadway. They don't. You know what I mean? It is a niche. It's a niche that's a very popular niche, but it's a niche. Like I probably know like maybe 80% of my friends have never seen the Broadway show. So everyone's like, but did you see the Broadway show? I go, guys, when people think Lion King, they think the movie. That's it. That's what they think of. They think of the cartoon movie. Not everyone's seen the Broadway show. And with all due respect, Broadway ain't the cheapest thing to go to.
No.
Broadway
by design, by the way.
By design.
If you want like a more like a little bit of a they like kind of compact it.
Except you ain't lying.
You can go to Vegas and they'll do like it's almost everything, but sometimes they compress a little, I think, because the tickets are cheaper. Because I saw Lion King. I think I saw all of it, but the tickets were cheaper in Vegas. It's not in New York.
$1.20, $1.30 if you really want to get into Catbird. See about $1.40, $1.50. Ticket.
In Vegas, you can get a nosebleed seat for like $70.
And I'm tired of being in a nosebleed. Sometimes I want to smell the sweat on these performers.
I hear you, man. You go take your lady out there all suited and booted up in the rafters,
like up in the rafters. and listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm a rafters kind of guy, man. Listen, the brother ain't always had the kind of finance. So when I take the huzzy out, this before Big Face. When I take a huzzy out, you know what I mean. We up in the rafters. I'm sitting like, you know what? Now that Heidi's getting she's stuck with her brother. You know what I mean? She been getting she know it too. No, she know it too. She know it. She's sitting back here all quiet, but she know she's inched closer to the front of the stage.
It's not a lie.
That's how we go. That's how we have.
It's called the evolution. This is why you hang with the broke dude that got a vision. She's been closer than she's ever been before. You see what I'm saying?
Dude, that's the most romantic shit you ever said, bro.
I know. I'm like,
romance. I'm romantic.
My house is a little closer.
Listen, who's winning this? Who's winning this?
I was honestly, I got first row
in
in like at WWE events and backstage, so that's like the closest I've ever been to anything.
Listen, that girl used to hang out with her friends, put her little boobs out, trying to get close to Dane Cook. I took her to one Dane Cook show. She's backstage in the green room with her brother.
Yeah, and that was because of Evan's jacket.
That was because of my jacket. Lord, the cleavage wasn't working, but I worked.
Well, by the way,
I swear to God, right hand to God, that's the first thing she said too. I didn't even say this thing. She was like, we used to. I don't get it.
I'd seen Dane Cook like 4 times. And like Kim and I used to like, hot nightclub outfits, obviously, and heels and stuff to the show. Trying, just trying.
I respect that.
And Evan got us backstage the first time we saw Dane Cook. I was like,
no, shout out to Ben Glebe, the open guy.
Oh yeah, great. Also funny.
He was like, "Kid, can I talk to you for a second?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." But anyways,
he's like, I love your suede jacket.
Oh no, yeah, I'm trying to, because I said y'all earlier, y'all went on Broadway's just opening it back up. That's what I wanted to go see. I wanted to go see Aladdin. And I was like, damn, Broadway's expensive, man.
Aladdin's expensive.
Damn, I'm like, I really want to take her, like maybe even for my birthday in June. I was like, damn.
It's going to be really expensive going forward too. Now that it's been a bit, it's going to be pricey. I wonder if they're going to start doing more stuff like Hamilton, where they put it on TV, and now it's going to start biting into prices a little bit.
Probably. And that's the thing; it never hits the same that theater experience. You know what I mean?
Doesn't.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Flobo got a hard out. Let's keep it moving. He got a hard out. Brother getting an award and all of a sudden he got a hard out.
Yo, I was a flick before the award, but okay.
What's the next one?
Okay, hold on. Wait. We didn't officially say it. DuckTales, the TV show.
Strong.
Cartoon series went.
I might win the whole thing, man, if you don't let it.
It's strong.
All right. So now we have a magical object, the lamp, versus original song, Hakuna Matata. Jack, start it.
That's tough.
It's tough. This could be the final in some ways.
Veto Hakuna Matata. Next.
It's over.
Hey, no worries.
Hakuna
Matata. Yo, David, don't worry. The vote don't matter. The vote does not matter. That's that. Well, I guess
that.
Dang.
Runaway.
Short work, no argument. It means no. Look at something like that.
It means no vote. That's what it means.
That's what it means. Means it's going through. It's going through.
Well, Flobo with a strategically placed veto. Hakuna Matata rolls, baby.
You can't be the lamp, man. You can't be the lamp. I'm sorry.
Can the lamp wish itself back? Hell no, it's over.
I was about to say you can't beat a lamp unless you got a veto. The most powerful force in all the universe. Wow.
It is the most powerful force in all the universe.
Well, I'll tell you, that Hakuna Matata is going to be a tough out going forward.
Who else got that with me? Mange got Hakuna Matata with me. All right. So Hakuna Matata goes through. Okay. So now we have Princesses 2. Pocahontas, we know technically she's a princess. All right, whatever. Chieftain's daughter. She's a princess. All right. So Pocahontas versus a villain-based song. Be prepared.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Flobo, go ahead.
What you can't live without?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, Pocahontas was like, growing up, that was like the shorthand, right? She Pocahontas, she Redbone, right? But at the same time, Be Prepared was like, it was a song that even if you didn't understand Broadway or Broadway theatrics, you're like, oh, I want to do that. I want smoke. I want hyenas singing my name and praises. Damn. I'm gonna go with Be Prepared, man. That song was a movement. It made you feel a certain way. You really thought Scar was gonna win for a bit as a kid. I gotta give it to him for sure.
Scar did win. He flat out won.
I know Simba's mom. You're right. I saw him.
By the way, he ruled all that. He ruled everything as long as Simba grew up. Like it was years. It wasn't like a weekend.
I know it was years.
He took over. He won. He was the winner. There's no so be prepared. He basically says, look, I'm going to be the only villain in Disney history to lay my plan out. Let everybody know.
Yes,
this is what I'm doing.
Like if somebody was eavesdropping, if a lion was eavesdropping, they would have known his whole plan.
Look, every Bond villain has done this and failed. Every other Disney movie does. Every other villain does this and fails. He did it, and he still executed like the great Bambino. He called his shot, hit the home run, and he won the whole thing. Jack, doesn't matter about the blue corn moon or painting with colors of the wind. This is.
No, you was right, but then you took a left turn, bro. Like,
nobody loves you.
Listen, Jack. You hit the nail on the head, man. Because it's not about what happened at the end. Listen, even when Gaston calls his shot, they say we killed the beast. He don't do it. It don't happen. It don't happen. Listen, this dude called his shot and actually does it. Now listen, not murder. It was manslaughter because the herd actually did it. But he knew when the stampede gets a moving. Shout out to Jumanji too. It's a stampede. Shout out to Jumanji, man. Oh, God rest Robert. So listen. There were there's the top 3 songs in Disney animation history, and I don't give a damn what anybody says. Damn it, I don't care if Walt comes back from the grave right now. Listen, we might have some other things to discuss, but neither here nor there. But listen, Be Prepared is damn near the greatest animated Disney song of all time, man. Now listen, man, I don't give a damn. With all, listen, yes, you know, Pocahontas. Our brothers never heard the wolf cry. You know why? Because brother ain't gonna be outside by in the woods like that. Brothers don't camp. Brothers don't camp. Brothers don't camp on purpose. Brothers don't camp on purpose. Back in the day, we was too busy trying to survive on these trees that we gonna go back to it. Have I ever heard a wolf cry? The wolf will eat me, Pocahontas. So no, listen, it's all about who you can have a beer with. And I think me and old Scar would post up. I'm like, yo, Scar, bro, I got you, bro. Here, take this. I got you a leg of lamb real quick. I got you a side of beef. I got you a little water buffalo, and I just want to break bread with you. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be all good. Listen, a shining era is tiptoeing near.
If a wolf ate me, no one go to my funeral. Like, his dumbass got ate. Like, I go to the funeral.
Have I ever heard the wolf cry in the blue corn? No.
Yeah, that'd be the first thing. That if someone said Flobo got eaten by a wolf, I'd be like, why was Flobo near wolves? What was
David, get your mind out the gutter. Listen, the Pocahontas is thick, man. Don't get me wrong. Now, that's boo thing. But I don't want a whole tribe after a brother. You know what I'm saying? Can I paint with all the colors of the wind? No one can. That shit don't even make sense.
Even Bob Ross is like, what is she talking about?
No one can paint with wind, Pocahontas. No one knows what the hell you're talking about.
Hey now, it's symbolic.
You know it's BS because she's asking the question. She goes, "Can you paint with all the colors?" But she don't even know.
She's trying to ask him for advice. Like, do you know how? We've been trying to figure it out.
With all the colors of the wind, I'm like, I don't know, Pocahontas. Can you?
She's just trying to see if he's full of it. She's like, can you paint with all the colors of the wind? And he's like, yeah. She's like, okay, this guy's full of it.
As I start breaking down this stuff, she's asking all kinds of questions. How high does the sycamore grow? I don't know, Pocahontas. How high does it grow?
Yeah, I'm new here. I don't know this stuff.
Wow.
I'm visiting.
It's my first day. I don't know. I didn't even know this was called a sycamore until you told me.
I still have not talked to HR. Get the hell out of my face. It's my first day at work.
Colonial HR.
Well, I'm sad to burst some people's bubbles, so I'm waiting on votes because it's tied right now.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, it's tied. I thought it was more for Be Prepared, but no, it was even voting.
You haters.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to move on.
All right, move on, one more.
And I'm waiting on votes.
Someone just put in Be Prepared so we can
preach. My sister's preaching. Paint with the wind while the white man deceives you. Preaching Scar's over here taking care of business.
There it is. Yep. I got it. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Chat. Good job, chat.
That was a last minute vote from my friend Paul in Philadelphia.
That's your problem, Pogo. Next time, be more sure. Can I paint? You let me know, can I?
Yeah. You say I can paint with all the colors of the wind. Not asking people.
Wow, dude.
That's one of Heidi's favorite songs of all
Some
time.
confidence.
That's one of Heidi's favorite songs all the time. She hate it right now. That's one of her favorite songs.
She got to orchestrate it like,
Yeah.
whatever,
Because
Pocahontas.
I related to her. All right, when I was
Oh, Lord. Tribe Chief Princess.
I'm probably
Mack.
closer to Mulan. Like from what I had choices of growing up. I was
We
probably
didn't
closer
have
to
many choices.
Mulan,
We
but
didn't have choices.
I mean,
But
Aladdin
I'm just
looked,
on
Aladdin,
Aladdin.
when I was a kid, Aladdin looked just like me when I was young.
Pocahontas
Yeah.
was like, complexion was more like me. That's why I didn't relate to Mulan as much.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
go wait. Let one more for Flo before we
All
play.
right, all right.
One more.
So we've got best couple. So
Hollywood flow, but
Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl versus best dressed Mary Poppins.
You got a point there, David. You got a point there. Vote. Flo,
sorry,
what say
David.
you?
I don't know what you mean, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd be like, we ain't good. We can paint, baby. We can paint. Go ahead, Flo. Go ahead.
Man, it's a hard thing because I'm not a big fan of Mary Poppins swag, but I feel like to erase Mary Poppins would be a grand injustice, and I will not tempt that fate. So that's why I'm going to pick Mary Poppins here. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
She's too clean. Man. She's too clean.
Yeah, listen, man. Y'all know how I feel about Mary Poppins. I went on a rant last week how much I love Mary Poppins, man. How that Mary Poppins drip, you know what I mean? And this is the go against Mr. Elastigirl, Mr. Incredible as a couple versus the drip of Mary Poppins. And I gotta go with Mary Poppins drip. I mean, drippity drip, drop, drip coming in on an umbrella. I'm talking about humdy lie and all that stuff like that. Mary Poppins close for the doors. Say you Jack Farmer.
Yeah, if you got to pick this apart right now. It's not just Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl versus Mary Poppins. It's Mary Poppins' clothes versus the relationship of the Incredibles.
Absolutely.
The Incredibles' relationship never felt super strong to me. It felt strained all the time. You'll notice a running theme. Love's overrated with Jack.
Apparently.
So
I don't think you and Girl is going to be in the front row. They ain't got a place anytime soon, Mama. Ain't a black girl.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, to your point, Mary Poppins, like we said, the accessories. She's got so much stuff that are game-changing things.
Drip.
Even just the umbrella carrying her down from the sky, I think, is much more impressive than a strained relationship of a couple who kind of seems like they're over each other, to be honest.
Yep, set Mary for the win. Incredibles have bad trust issues, and Mary's our goddess. Plus, girl, Gear was on point. Thank you for not to play. Oh, girl, listen, you already know we are listening. Girl, listen. In every task you undertake. Oh, let me go, get me started. I know every single one of them songs. But anyways, what are the voters saying? Heidi Mack, before we get Flo out of here, because he's big time right now. He's big time.
I'm kind of middle time, you know.
He middle time right now. He middle time.
What's it?
What's it looking like? It's looking like Mary Poppins to me.
Oh yeah. I was still waiting for votes. So you guys talking so fast.
Before you listen, because while we're waiting for votes, I'm gonna wrap it up. Flowbo, go tell everybody where they can find you. Watch you counting votes, baby.
I mean, look, I ain't that big time now. I feel kind of bad, but you can
No. You know we do. It's hours. You know I'm messing with you.
You can follow me, my agent. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Level Voice on Twitter, flobito.com, and if you want to see all the shows that I'm working on right now, please support the homie. Hitting up newamsterdam.com, KNEWamsterdam.com.
Oh, Jack Farmer, what say you?
Yeah, you can find me at Real Jack Farmer across all social media. You can also check out my new show, The Evolution of Movies, where we break down different movies, starting with 1999's Lionheart. That's up now. 1991's People Under the
Muscles
Stairs.
from Brussels.
Yes, it's such a good movie. But spoiler alert, I love it. But you can also check me out on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by Car Shield every weekend. We've got Halston Bodies, Coastline Clash going down this weekend.
Evan T. Mack, Instagram, man, Twitter. Hit your boy up, man. I'm always available to talk, man. Got my phone back. I'm back, baby. Listen, man, I got the phone back.
I was a little nervous, man.
Listen,
I texted you, it was green bubbles. I was like, green?
Yeah, no, bro.
Green?
Listen, one of those things where everyone's like, "Are you good? You good?" I go, "No, it's just an inconvenience because literally when that happens, like you're everything, like, my emails, everything's tied to it. So I literally was like off the grid. My work phone has nothing connected to it, so it was really bad. So it was like, I'm just glad to be back on the grid because I'm like connected with all
his watch. He would get some calls. He'd get like a few texts because But it wasn't.
Shout out to that whoever got my phone in Vegas with that. It's a paperweight now. So shout out to you.
Oh yeah, it don't work no more.
Shout out to all the sucker MCs out there. Listen up, baby. Who won? Poppins or Poppins?
Mary Poppins.
Yo, we gonna be back next week. Yo, Sephora, bring your ass next week. Girl, we playing games. Listen, next week, Seth, come on, man. We can bring you on because while we wrap this up, we'll get your thoughts in person. Because my sister is a Disney aficionado, so I'm gonna bring my big ass sister back. Shout out to Geek Renaissance. Go buy some shit. Big face. What's your handle so I get Flowbo out of here?
Go to streamerlinks.com/PinoMack or PinoMack.com. You will find me.
Yo, once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, Dave, appreciate you coming back. Yo, John Nomers, man, Cypher Sore Eyes. Boothang Vesper, trying to get another traffic light in Canada before I come up there, man. Y'all ain't ready for your boy. Will Five Stud, Dylan Matthews, Flowbo's a hater for using that veto to get my lap out there. Crazy game. Charlene, my sister, everybody, I love y'all next week, man. Love, peace, chicken grease, and hot cold, and some grits.